We are also following more fallout tonight for Denver Public Schools after a former employee accused the district of trying to silence critics. Well, tonight, DPS confirms its use of non-disclosure agreements as that former employee continues to call the district out.
Denver 7's Brandon Richard has reaction from parents and former school board members.
Following last year's shooting at Denver's East High, parents like Lynn Lee have been worried sick.
I worry about my son IDs every day.
But she says the district ignores their concerns.
And we're yelling, we're screaming, no one's listening.
That's why she's happy a former DPS employee is speaking out.
I believe that information is a good thing.
Will Jones, who is the head of communications for DPS, held a press conference Thursday.
I have a feeling that I'm going to be painted as the disgruntled employee, which I'm not.
Jones accused the district of keeping the public and the school board in the dark about its work.
And maybe it's because I'm a former journalist. Information is a good thing. People need to know, especially when you're dropping off your child in one of our schools.
Jones revealed the district pressures former employees to sign non-disclosure agreements to buy their silence, but says he refused.
The district offered me $40,000, but I have to give up all of my rights if I want to pursue any legal action against the district.
The district confirmed to Denver 7 numerous employees, including those working in student services, human resources, legal, communications, and IT, require access to confidential data and sign NDAs to remind them of their obligation under privacy laws.
I do believe that there are certain confidential information that employees and former employees need to be very clear that you cannot share that information.
Former school board member Ayante Anderson believes there's a way to improve relations and communication between all stakeholders.
However, I do want us to make sure that we are not throwing the district into chaos.
But parents like Lynn doubt things will change under Superintendent Alex Marrero.
I don't like him. I think he is a poor leader.
Now, as you saw there, many parents upset with Dr. Marrero, but the district says they started using NDAs before he was hired as superintendent. They also added that its NDAs do not prevent employees from speaking out. In Denver, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
Now, taking this issue further in depth, some parents believe these latest revelations confirm their fears about DPS, that it operates in the shadows when it comes to issues that should be public. Last spring, the board fired McAuliffe Middle School principal Kurt Dennis. He sued DPS and the 6 board members who voted to terminate him, claiming the district fired him for raising safety concerns about a student being allowed to return to the school after committing a violent crime.
He spoke to the media about that policy because there was a student at McAuliffe Middle School who was charged with going into a liquor store, pulling a gun on the clerk, and shooting the clerk during an attempted robbery.
Now, that lawsuit also alleges DPS harmed Dennis's reputation and harmed his ability to find another job, again, for trying to make something public. The lawsuit could take a year or 2 to get through the federal court system.